challenging, like having some, several members of your family getting to work together is challenging, but it's magic. Getting husband and wife to work together is challenging, but it's magic when it happens, and that's magic. Everything magic is challenging. Jot that down. Everything magic is challenging. But once you figure out the challenge and go for it, then the magic occurs. Let me tell you how magical people working together is. Let me quote the Bible again. It says, if 2 or 3 agree on a common purpose, nothing is impossible. Just try that on for your mental size. If 2 or 3 agree on a common purpose, nothing's impossible. Everybody's looking for a challenge. Here's what I teach, especially the kids. Here's the best challenge in the world. Let's go do it. Not you go do it. Let's go do it. If 2 or 3 of us decide on a common purpose to do it, nothing's impossible. Nothing's impossible. Working together, organized.
Let's go do it. What's going on, team? What's going on, team? Good evening, everyone. Welcome to our Tuesday evening Getting Started Right training, our advanced training. Man, guys, if you can hear me and hear the sound of my voice, along with see the slides, please give me some fire emojis. This is going to be an interactive training. Your participation is required. Man, thanks, Coach T. You lined it up, baby. Let's go. Man, guys, hey, welcome, man. I had an amazing day today. Welcome to the closing of the day, Tuesday, the 8th. This is my birthday week, baby. I'm excited. I'm so fired up, guys. Give me some more fire emojis. Let me know that it's not just Coach T up in the house listening to me. Guys, listen, here's one thing real quick. Want to welcome all of our folks who are listening in via YouTube. If you like the information and the content, I want you to certainly subscribe to the channel, give a comment, get back with whoever shared this information with you so you can get more information. Absolutely. We're looking for some go-getters. We're looking for folks who are ready to make a difference. We have the company. We have the sauce. Everything you're looking for is here. And I always tell people, you're not here by accident, ladies and gentlemen. You are here for a reason. Hear what I'm sharing with you. You're here for a reason. So for the next 30, 35, 40 minutes, be where you are. What do I mean by that? My mentor, multimillionaire, he said, listen, you only have pockets to build your business. And inside those pockets, don't let anything distract you from getting out of that moment. The same applies to if you're having family time, let it be family. But right now, where we come together and sharpen our axes. This is where we simply get better and become network marketing professionals, guys. So I encourage you, please turn off all cell phones, well, not just cell phone if you're listening on a cell phone, but anything that will distract you from getting this information and taking copious notes and elevating your thought process to that next level. Get rid of it. Turn it off just for the next 30 to 40 minutes. Guys, I don't want to waste your time, just as I wouldn't want you to waste my time. Your feedback is absolutely so very much welcome. As I stated, this is an interactive conversation. So many exciting things are happening right now with this amazing opportunity called MWR. Guys, we had an awesome corporate event that took place yesterday via Zoom. Some amazing shifts are taking place in the company that's always designed to solidify the big picture. Mr. House always makes the shifts. And sometimes they're uncomfortable shifts. Sometimes they're painful shifts, but they're necessary for the big picture. And I'm so very excited that they made the necessary shifts to make sure that this company stays on a solid foundation and trajectory to the right place, which is simply helping folks with the serious problem of cash flow. Millions and millions of people are out here hurting financially. They need more money. And it's only going to get worse before it gets better. And we have the solution. If you really understand what I'm talking about, guys, I need you to give me all sevens inside the chat right now. People have financial challenges right now. People are hurting. And as I was sharing and talking to some of my people, I said, you can't save, you can't give, you can't invest, you can't do anything if you don't have no cash flow. You can't do anything if you're not in a position where you have cash flow. Well, that's what we do. MWR, our membership alone, puts money back into people's pockets, and our opportunity with our revenue sharing plan is absolutely lucrative, period. And we're going to go over all that today, guys. And I'm so fired up about it. But first, let's do some quick recognition. Just want to recognize all of our brand new folks who came on since last week, who jumped into the business. All of our brand new folks who this is your first time plugging into a Zoom, where your leadership picked up the phone and called you and said, listen, you got to get plugged in. I am committed to helping you to have a successful business. And one of the main things in having success in this business is staying plugged in. And you were coachable and you showed up. You passed the show up test. And we want to give you mad kudos and salute you for taking that step and making time to learn about your business. I want to also congratulate you for deciding to take control of your financial destiny. You are now an entrepreneur. You are in business for yourself. Now, the cool part is you're not by yourself. As you can see here, we have a community of support. Everybody in here is cheering for you to win, ladies and gentlemen. Understand that, because your win is our win. We're not in the business of hugging you at the water cooler and stabbing you in the back because you're trying to get my position. That's not what we do over here inside of MWR, inside this amazing and beautiful industry called network marketing. We are network marketing professionals, and it's all about elevating one another, lifting each other up, because your success is my success, because I can point and leverage your wins until I get my wins, vice versa. That's what's so amazing about what we have here. So I want to celebrate those who are brand new, those who are new executives, 2-star executives, 3-star executives, and above. And every single week, we want to continue to promote next level advancements. We got to get to the place where we're building our business on a week to week basis. If you're not an executive today, you must fight like all dog diggity dig out to become an executive by next Tuesday so we can recognize you. Hear what I'm sharing with you guys. If you're not a 2-star today, you got to fight like all diggity dog dig out to help 3 people become executives so that you can advance to a 2-star by next week. It's all about helping people move to the next level. Guys, this gets exciting once you really get underneath it. So we want to certainly recognize each and every one of you for that. New promotions in terms of the executive team, corporate team. I don't have those titles in front of me. You'll hear about them more and more. Guys, stay plugged in. There's a promotion going on right now. And we're so fired up and excited about this promotion, guys. You have the ability, and it's a little bit blurry, please pardon me. I just snatched it and grabbed it. But there's a promotion, Financial Independence Month. The month of July can and will be a record-breaking month for you. There's a lot of literature here. All I'm going to let you know is it's $349.97 to get involved with this opportunity. The company said, listen, we're going to waive that $200. Everybody can come into the business starting right now for just $149.97. The membership. You come on board, you can recruit and bring on new partners like crazy for just $149.97. Guys, listen, if that's exciting for you, give me some fire emojis. That's major. We had a record month 2 months ago when we had this major promotion pushing into the convention. Folks were setting records, man. Folks were bringing on 5, 6, 7, 10 new recruits. And we're going to do that again in July and make it our normal. Because really what it all boils down to is having a very strong why. Guys, if your why is strong enough, you'll figure out the how. Hear what I'm sharing with you. Let's get into this. If your why is strong enough, you're going to figure out the how. You want to make sure as we go forward, 9 days are out of this month. Going forward to the 31st of July, you want to make a goal. Say, man, you know what? I'm bringing on 5 new recruits. I'm bringing on 10 new recruits. I'm bringing on 20 new recruits. I don't know what your number is, but you got to set a goal. See, one of the main frustrations in building a business or anything is not having a clear vision and a target. Understand this. And Mr. Ramirez, he has targets in his comments. Understand this, guys. You must have a target. How many new partners are you planning on bringing on board this month, leveraging this promotion of $149.97? I'm bringing on 10 new recruits. Put it in writing. And when your why is strong enough, you'll figure out the how. When your why is strong enough, you'll do it when you don't feel like it. When your why is strong enough, you'll do it when it hurts, when folks are laughing at you, when you lose an organization, when you lose a friend, or someone says you're crazy, you got a PhD, why are you doing MLM? You got the wrong letters. When your why is strong enough, whether it's retiring your family, your parents, or putting yourself in a position to retire, when your why is strong enough, you'll do what it takes to win. I think one of the things that we must get back to is understanding our why. Today, you must write that down, and you must share that with your sponsor so that we can hold one another accountable. Understand this, guys, because it's so easy to be a secret agent. It's so easy to keep things to ourselves, where you got to pay, you're 3 months behind on your mortgage, or that you have some major situations going on and you must make this business work, but you're keeping it to yourself. That's not how we do this. You got to have someone that you trust, not just you, but your sponsor, so that when it gets hard, your sponsor can say, listen, man, I haven't seen you in a few days. And we have a goal that we got to make sure that Anne stays in private school, and you want to make sure that she gets to college debt-free. Is that still your why? But if we don't have that much information, if we don't have that, one, you don't have it, you don't make it public, so you could always go into the closet and just disappear. And two, your sponsor has no leverage to help you and inspire you and motivate you to stay the course. It's absolutely imperative. It's like going to the gym, you hire a workout trainer and you don't tell them what your goals are. I just want to work out. Well, do you want to build muscle? Do you want to slim down? Do you want to, what's our goal? What are we working out for? You got to be very clear and absolutely defiant and clear and I mean totally clear on why you're doing this business, because this business is not easy. It's simple, but it's not easy. We're dealing with human beings, and human beings lie, cheat, steal, and break your daggone heart. Can I get an amen? I mean, that's just simply the reality. The business is simple, but it's not easy. And your why is going to help you to push through the not easy. Hear what I'm sharing with you guys. So let's jump into some numbers. Let's jump into the numbers. First and foremost, you must make sure you're in position always. I got to always ask the question because nothing works unless you're working. We draw circles on the wall, you and then this one and this one and this one to get this one so I could go. But the number one circle is the U circle. The U circle. So here's the question I need to ask you. Are you currently qualified? Meaning that, do you have a mark? Is your membership current? Is your membership current? And do you have another membership as well so that you can qualify for that guaranteed income? All right. But the first thing is you making sure you're current. You make sure that you're current, because when you're current and now you're in a position where it says each MWR cash flow member equals 3 points, and those 3 points while completing the above qualification makes you a qualified director, qualified marketing. I keep forgetting to edit this. Eligible to start earning commissions immediately. So one, you want to make sure you're enrolled as a marketing director with your own MWR cash flow membership, or enroll, and here's something people don't know, or enroll someone else as a personal customer. This will give you a total of 3 customer points. So you have to have a membership, or you have 2 other people signed up as members. And if you don't have a membership, as long as you have 6 points, that's the number right now, and we'll go into that in a few minutes, you now start to qualify to earn commissions. How does this work, guys? Let's jump into the numbers. I need dollar signs. Give me some dollar signs. Show me the money. I want to show you the money. Then I'm going to get to a mindset to make sure we win and we wrap this thing up. Sponsor and momentum bonuses, guys. You earn $50 every time you sponsor a new partner. We got to get back to recruiting and helping people move to the next level. This is a business of expansion. We are building distribution. We're helping people get into the money game, period. And everything else falls into place. When you bring on a new partner, you get $50. You help those individuals, and then you get the $150 momentum bonus, okay? And then you help go. And how do you go about doing that? We're opening up the calendars. I love with our new senior, I can't remember the title. Mr. Bean has an amazing new title, but one of the things he talked about is 3 recruits, 2 events. 3 recruits, 2 events. You get 3 recruits and 2 events. So when you come on board, first and foremost, you want your 2 events. And then those 2 events, meaning a PBR, private business reception, profit party, whichever title you want to make it, properly promoted, you're going to get 3 new business partners. Guys, it's just what it is. Today, you want to get on your sponsor's calendar and say, I am going to conduct 2 PBRs this week or this month. At least, I say this week, you could do this month, whatever your time allows. But in doing that, you promote to have your grand opening. You invite 50 people, 10, 15 show up. You simply introduce your sponsor, your expert. Welcome, guys. I'm so excited that you made it to my big event. I'm so excited. I'm brand new. I don't want to mess anything up. I want to get out the way and introduce my business partner. She's absolutely phenomenal and dynamic, knows all the facts about this company. Ladies and gentlemen, please help me welcome to the table, to the front of the call, Mrs. Wooten. And then get out the way and let Mrs. Wooten do what Mrs. Wooten does. And then she'll do the presentation, or he'll do the presentation, and then you'll bring on your 3 new partners with 2 private two events properly promoted and with proper follow-up. And then guess what? You just made $300, you got your money back and then some, and then you duplicate that again. The following week, those three people are scheduling out two big events. And then we do the events, we do the presentations, and we'll bring on three new partners for this person, three partners for this person, three partners for this person. You are now a two-star executive. You made $450 in your business from a 150 investment. And we duplicate that again. Guys, everything we do, we duplicate. And one of the easiest things to duplicate is controlling your calendar. You've got to have a calendar and you got to put money making activities in your calendar, which is the private business receptions. And as you're scheduling them out, you can predict how your business is growing by scheduling out your private business receptions. That's how we've done it in the past. That's how we're doing it now. And that's how we're going to have the results we're looking for. Every successful business works from a calendar. I know we have calendars here on our phones, but you want to put that calendar, you want to open that thing up, you want to put it in your books and map out and use color coordinations and just get all into it old school, man. But as you do that, you're a three-star, $900, you made $1,500 in a momentum bonus. One of the key positions in our company, guys, and I feel very excited, I feel like I'm going real fast, is the executive position. Guys, we have to help people get to ED and open up their daily guarantee, which is 3 recruits, 1 membership, 3 partners, 1 outside membership, to open up the guaranteed income. Whatever it takes, you want to help individuals to get that 3 partners and 1 outside membership. Here's what I'm going to share with you. One of the best ways to go about doing that is how you close a guest. You ask the question, do you see yourself as a partner or do you see yourself as a member? Here's what's so awesome about our comp plan. It doesn't matter. That's it. Senior Executive of Field Development. Thanks, Marvin. Hey, whether they join as a member for $149.97 or business partner for $149.97, that which is what it is right now, it doesn't matter. The points are still the same. Understand this, guys. But you want to give people an out, whereas if a person doesn't have the $249.97 or don't want to join the business, we got to lock them in on a membership. Let's get you set up. Hey, support me, get the membership. If we can't put more money back in your pocket in your first 30 days, some salesmanship comes into play here, guys. You're in business. Hear what I'm sharing with you. You should be able to sell the membership by simply letting people know we're going to put money in your pocket with the membership alone, by improving your taxes, your credit, whatever it may be. And if we can't do that in the first 30 days, we'll give you your money back. Let's get the membership. You're my cousin. You're my best friend. You need a bare minimum, get the membership. I don't care if you join the business or not. I expect you to support me in getting the membership. I know your credit's jacked up. What's stopping you? There comes a point where salesmanship and posture, as Mr. Bean said last night, is everything when it comes to business. So now we set them up. You're now in position where we don't want people to keep paying for their membership or having a $149.97 is not a lot of money. For the amount of money you're about to make, eventually, it's a small price to pay to build a 6-figure, 7-figure income. I'm assuming you all agree with me on that. A McDonald's franchise is millions of dollars, and they say you won't get a profit for 7 years. I'm telling you here, $149.97, and you can open up multiple franchises and just 3 partners and 1 membership. you're breaking even. Come on, that's huge. So here's the thing. Once you set yourself up with a 2-star performance bonus, this is major. This is 2-star executive. See, I'm talking about key money positions that we have the ability to control that's going to help us to focus on growing our income. Give me some dollar signs. Focus on growth. If you're in business, what do you wake up every morning and focus on in business? See, if you had a McDonald's franchise, you wake up every morning and you want to move more burgers, more 2 all beef patties, lettuce sauce, pickles, cheese, lettuce, onions on a sesame seed bun. You wake up every morning saying, I need to make sure that I move product. Well, MWR, you want to make sure you're helping people take advantage of this opportunity and expand your business and get people lined up with this membership. And by doing that, the company's going to reward you with these performance bonuses, man. So once you become a 2-star executive, meaning you have 12 people on your team, what happens? As a 2-star executive or above, as you grow your business by 6 QFDs every month, every week, Monday to Sunday midnight, the company calculates at the end of the week and says, you just brought on 6 new partners. Congratulations, $300 drops into your bank account. Come on, guys. We can't keep letting corporate keep this money. They teasing us. They just putting it out there. Hey, we got money here, but I know you're not going to go get it, so we're going to keep it. Man, it's time to break the bank. If it's sitting there, let's get that money off the table. So every single week, like right now, you go into your back office first, you got to get to 2-star. That's money on the table. Go out, get to executive this week. Next week, let's get you to 2-star by breaking 3 executives. Now you open up the performance bonus. And now, not only do you get $20 a day, $600 a month, but you now have the ability every week to bring on and expand your business by just 6. Help 2 people become executives, and the company's dropping another $300 into your pocket. And that's just money dropping into your pocket on a week-to-week basis. We need to build on this on a week-to-week basis. And then, of course, once you're 3-star, you open up the entire compensation plan. What is a 3-star? You went executive, you broke and then you helped individuals go executive. Now you're 2-star. And then you help those folks go 2-star. Now you're a 3-star. 36 people on your team. With 36 people on your team, you're making $50 a day, $1,500 a month. Spare change. That's $18,000 added to your bottom line. I need you to put that money to work. What will an extra $1,500 do for your family on a monthly basis? Ladies and gentlemen, that's lifestyle changing. Ron was saying, I love Jim Rohn. Jim Rohn talks about the magic of part-time. The magic of part-time. Go Google it. Jim Rohn, the magic of part-time. He said an extra $1,000 part-time changes your life. He said an extra $1,000, an extra $1,000 added to what you're making, put you in a position where you're going to work with new clothes, a new car, go on more vacations. Your children are going into private schools, and you're catching the attention of others. And they're like, man, what's going on? You got a new car, you got new clothes, you're looking pretty good. What's going on? Now you can say it's this little part-time thing that I'm doing. You want to know more about it? See, get to that $1,500 and you have more play money to do those things that level up your lifestyle a little bit, where you go out to eat more, you buy a few drinks at happy hour, whatever it may be, and it just takes things to a whole different level. You're a 3-star executive. Now you open up all the money. Guys, this thing is absolutely amazing. As we look at the comp plan, I just want to roll it out real quick. Where is it that you want to be? Is it $20 a day, $600 a month? You got to see it. What's your number? Is it $100 a day, $3,000 a month, $36,000 a year? Is it six figures, $300 a day, $9,000 a month? That's just 480 people on your team. Is it $1 million? That's 6,000 people on your team. I talk about this all the time. The last practice company I was in, I had over 6,000 people, but it was an organization where no matter if you had 6,000 or 6 million, if you didn't sell one policy membership, you don't get paid. You had to have it was 6,000 people, but if only one person was producing or if nobody was producing, you didn't get paid. So we had to drive production through the organization, getting new social security numbers, new people to sign up for a legal plan. And we did that for years, 17 years straight, man. I was in that space making big money. But man, when you step away from that grind, you be like, damn, that was hard. Whereas over here, and I was just trying to make six figures over here, at 6,000, you're making seven figures. I'm getting back to building a team of 6,000 individuals. I did it before. I'm going to do it again. I'm just looking for folks who want to get the daggone thing done. Who's in? 6,000 people. And here's what's so powerful about that. Not just 6,000 people going out here and qualifying with PV and BV and driving production and selling memberships in order to qualify. As long as those 6,000 people maintain their position with their membership, every single month, every single day, $3,000 is dropping into my bank account, your bank account. Every single month, $90,000 is dropping into your bank account. $1,095,000 a year. Not six figures, but 1 million in residual income. That's our base. That's not including the extra leadership bonuses and team growth bonuses and all the other bonuses and incentives that are lined up for all of us to take advantage of as we grow this business out. Man, this thing is absolutely amazing. So let's do this real quick as we unlock the money, get to 3-star executive, guys. It is absolutely imperative. You want to get to 3-star immediately. You want to get to 3-star immediately. Leverage the promotion that is in front of us. Recruit, and open up the compensation plan to get to 3-star immediately. If you got to go recruit 36 people on your own, which I don't advise, we want to do things in duplication. I encourage you to go and say, I'm going to go get 10 recruits this month. $149.97, $140. You take it to leverage. Don't just say $140. $349.97 right now this month. We have a code that I can give you if you're serious and you're going to pay this forward to the next person. I'm going to give you access to a code where we're going to take $200 off only if you're committed to helping at least bare minimum 3 other individuals do the exact same thing in the next week. Lay the foundation, set expectations, and make it happen, guys, because, man, it's game on. Guys, we have an event going on tomorrow, and then we're going to get into a next level training. We're going to wrap this up. I'm doing a luncheon at 12 noon at the same location. I appreciate all of you guys for jumping in and participating. And then tomorrow evening, we have our Mr. Felt and Mr. Wilner, who's going to be presenting on zoom.thecreditteam.com. Password is Credit Plus. Man, guys, we got to leverage every event that's taking place. We're going to be driving people to these events and taking it to the next level. I had a great conversation today with one of my leaders, Deandra, and we was talking about everybody doesn't pop. He was like, we built before in our practice company. She said, Mr. McCray, I'm gonna get it. I'm gonna do it. It just don't all happen at the same time. And I said, that's the conversation. That's my training tonight. Tonight's training, my advanced training is all popcorn don't pop at the same time. So popcorn microwave example here. How many of you ever put popcorn in a microwave? You put your popcorn in the microwave, you open it up, make sure you take it out the plastic. 1 minute just ain't gonna do it. So you gotta have proper expectations. If you only put 1 minute on a bag of popcorn, it ain't popping all the way. I want you to understand that. That's where they made the correction. But here's what I need you to understand. While you're sitting there, and we're in a simple microwave society, we sit there, watch this thing, and guess what? And we open it, and nothing's taking place. And we sit there and we look and we go, and we sit there and look and we go. We're so impatient. Where's nothing's going on? Stop it. We open it and we close it back. I need you to understand this. All popcorn don't pop at the same time. And every time we stop that microwave, we stop that consistent heat that is required for popcorn to start popping. Whenever you stop it, you are stopping and going and stopping and going. As Brian Bean said last night, you're stopping and growing, you're stopping the momentum, and there's kernels that will simply not pop. But I need you to understand this. If you allow consistent heat to be applied to that popcorn, it ain't gonna pop right away. But eventually, pop, 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 and then it just pops like crazy, and you don't stop it. That bag's not even, she didn't pop it long enough. Understand what I'm sharing with you guys. It is a process we go through. And in business, in any type of business, if you want to become successful in any type of endeavor, you got to have proper expectations and commit to a time frame of at least 5 years to get to that ultimate level. 5 years, 3 to 5 years in this industry where you get to that solid, solidified, walk away, big money. 3 to 5 years. And this is from the point when you make a decision to make it happen. Now, it don't take 5 years to make big money. I truly believe in the next 90 days, 6 months, we're going to be popping so many daggone six-figure income earners. It's going to be ridiculous because there's only 480 people. I slap myself and be like, why the hell am I not a six-figure earner yet? So here's the deal. We need to make a decision and say, I'm committed to this process. And then once you make that decision, you have to raise the bar. What do you mean by that? The bar. One of the things we talked about was we were talking about posture, having posture. See, when you have belief, then you have posture, knowing that, what do you say? Everything that everyone's doing, they want what we have. People go into business, whether it's travel, whether it's lotions and potions, magic creams, Bitcoins, and all those other companies and deals out there, all that stuff. The ultimate thing is they want money. They want wealth. They want cash flow. That's what we bring to the table. You got to believe that we have the ultimate business opportunity. When your belief goes up, your activities go up. And understand this, guys. All you control are your activities. All you control are your activities. See, when you increase your belief, you increase your activities. And as you increase your activities, you increase your results, raising the bar. Understand this, guys, your activities. So your belief, you control that as well. You got to believe that you're worthy of making six figures from home for life. You got to believe that you're worthy of making seven figures, $15,000 a day. You got to believe that you're a top builder, a top income earner, a team, a leadership magnet. You got to believe that. But then you got to do the activities consistently, like popping that popcorn, consistent heat every single day, whether it's just two exposures, three exposures a day, active activities that's measurable and trackable, and then the results will come. Guys, I'm wrapping it up by simply saying this. At some point, you must draw a line in the sand, and that is now. Your official clock begins the day you draw the line in the sand and say enough is enough. Some of you have been in this business for a year, some 2 years, some 3 years, some 6 months, and you haven't started your business yet. See, it's like I tell people sometimes, even when I'm prospecting, if people say, man, I'm so busy, I'm tied up, I really don't have. I say, listen, just buy the land, invest in a business, lock in your position, and we'll build on it later. What you've been doing, because you haven't opened the doors, and some of you know who you are, you've been here, but you have not said, okay, there's way too daggone much money on the table for me not to be making six figures, seven figures here, or at least serious profits. Man, my mouth is dry. Enough is enough. I'm going to draw a line in the sand. It's time to go fight for my last name. It's time to go fight for my family. It's time to go out here and build this business, get uncomfortable so that I can become comfortable. I love what Mr. Bean said. He said, what you do now, you probably don't even realize why you're doing it. When he had that car accident and he had that brain bleed, because of the work that he did, years prior to, his money kept growing. He had no stress in terms of how am I going to pay my bills. He had no stress in regards to anything financial. And they say if you can write a check towards a problem or a situation, it's not a problem, it's just a situation. You want to get in a position where you just can write a check and it goes away. Now, having terminal illnesses, things of that nature, that's a problem. But things that you can stroke a check and it goes away, that's just a situation. But you got to put yourself in a position, get the money up. MWR is your cash machine. And then once you got that cash chasing after you, now you can do the things you love to do. Do you hear what I'm sharing with you guys? Once you get money out of the way where you're making a solid $6,000 a month or $9,000 a month or $12,000 a month or $15,000 a month, whatever the number is, where you have financial freedom, now you can go and pursue those things that you could fire your boss, you could steal back your time, you could have that freedom to release that stress that's causing so many people financial issues, situations causes stress on our health, causes stress on our marriages, causes stress on many relationships. It's that the money. We got to get that out of the way. In the next 6 months, next 12 months, we got to make a commitment to make a serious mark on this industry and let them know that MWR is taking over, guys. It only takes a handful of people. I want to know if that's you. Give me all sevens if you're ready to draw the line in the sand and fight for your last name. If not you, then who? If not now, then when? It's time to fight for your last name. Your wife, your husband, your children, they're looking at you, they're praying for you, they want you to get it done. Some of you have been saying, hey, this is it, this is it, this is it. And they're like, yeah, okay, sure. You got to go get it done. You got to prove them wrong sometimes because you let them down too many times. And this is the business that can help you to make that happen. It's the easiest build that's out here, guys. We're just building network. We're not pushing all kinds of things into the marketplace. We're helping people build up their cash flow. If you can't sell that, well, dang, you probably can't sell nothing. I'm just saying. It's just packaging it properly, posture, belief level. So, with that being said, I'm going to shut up because I said I was going to stop at around quarter till, and I'm going to be quiet. I'll open it up. This is the best part where I want to have it where you guys can open up your phone mics. And matter of fact, you can start a video, open up and unmute yourself. The lines are open, guys. I'm leaving this line in the sand up because I want y'all to see this. And I want y'all to talk about that line in the sand if you're opening up your mic. The line is open, guys. I want to hear from you.
Yes, sir, Mr. McCray.
Dr. Parker, what's going on, my friend?
Line in the sand, my friend. It is time. It's time. Either we in or we out. We can't straddle the fence on this one. No lukewarm. You're hot
No
or either. That's where we are, my friend. That's where we are. It's real talk. It's serious business. We got to finish this. And we have an opportunity. We have an opportunity to do it. They gave us everything we need last night. 149.97. We're going to run to the hills with this. Game over, ladies and gentlemen. Let's get this done. Great.
Let's get it done.
Friend.
Thank you, brother. Thank you. Man, I appreciate you and your leadership, brother. And as soon as you said that, I mean, lukewarm, you know, Jesus, God said he spat it out. Well, you hot or you cold, man? We can't have you lukewarm. That's just not gonna work. That's simply lying to yourself and the team. You're in or you're out. Let's go. Man, awesome. Awesome. JL, what's going on, Mr. Watson?
I'm sorry, Mr. Watson. Ben, one more thing.
Yes. Please.
As people come on and make their comments, Mr. Watson, great to hear from you, sir. Thank you for all that you poured to us as well. But talk about that 90-day run before we end tonight and how we can set this thing up. You're talking the rest of July, August, September. You could set yourself up for life if you take that seriously.
Absolutely. Absolutely. I'll let you go, JL, then I'm gonna hit on that real quick. Absolutely.
I mean, and I'll be brief, and good to see you guys. Coach Ben, awesome job. Dr. Parker, always a pleasure. And, you know, just the thing that just kept ringing in my ear over and over. You said so much, but the consistent thing that just kept ringing in my ear is part-time business, full-time lifestyle. Part-time business, full-time lifestyle. And I don't know about anybody else, but that's what I'm signing up for. You know, I want to work less and make more money.
Right.
And you guys are talking my language. And so I'm just happy to be on the team. And you know, I just want to, you know, just share what was on my mind.
Absolutely. And you're a subject matter expert in mastering the skill set of getting individuals their time back. One of the key things we have conversations about is our most precious commodity is what? Time.
Time. Absolutely. It's a time game, not the money game. We got it wrong. We were misled. It was never the money game. It was always the time game.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Oh, that gave me goosebumps, man. Because we can literally listen, guys. You have the ability, and I'm gonna come to you, Mrs. Wooten. I see you over there, girl. We literally, guys, we have the ability, and I can only speak of what I know. A 90-day run. Imagine in the next 90 days, 90 days of all-out massive activity. What is that? Just exposing everybody every day to this information, just doing the activities, running the play for the next 90 days to expand and elevate your business, level up 2-3 levels, and get your income to 2-star regional or above. In the next 90 days, you sacrifice 90 days and you can literally live off of that run for a year, 2-3 years. Here's what I did in a practice company and a few other companies. I got a small group of people. I said, listen, man, we're going to go hard for the next 90 days, July, August, September. We run through the summer. We put our head down. We doing activities, PBRs, exposures, three-way calls. We're recruiting like crazy. Folks were leveling up, breaking executives, breaking new ranks, getting numbers up. Our production was at an all-time high. It was absolutely amazing. We created and forced momentum. We forced momentum. We built new leaders. And in that process, at the end of that 90 days, it's really building on itself where you can somewhat step back. And literally, I stepped back in this practice company that required production for like 2-3 years. I didn't work as hard as I did in those 90 days for 2-3 years. All I had to do was maintain it and keep it going. And of course, as I'm a more seasoned networker, I don't advise just continue to maintain. You want to keep that momentum going and helping more leaders come up. But guys, in this compensation plan, as I showed you earlier, in the next 90 days, you build a team of 480 people. You're making six figures, $9,000 a month. A team of 750 people, you're making $12,000 a month. I mean, come on. Some of us can bring on rock stars and build a team of 6,000 individuals in the next 90 days to 6 months, which I'm pushing for. And you're now a millionaire. Whatever it takes. At some point, we must draw the line in the sand and get uncomfortable. You get uncomfortable now so you could be comfortable later. Time is short. What are you building this for? What's your why? And then put that why in front of you. Is it for your family? Is it for your children? Is it for your peace of mind? What's your why? And if your why isn't big enough, borrow our why. Grab onto our why. 6 figures from home for life, 6 figures, 7 figures, whatever it must be. And then let's go to work together. Miss Wooten, the line is open.
Oh man, I can relate, y'all. Just know your why. Just sometimes, the word said, take me back where I first believed. So sometimes you got to go back to go forward. So go back when you first started and saw how you grew and see where you at now. So, I mean, I have a why, I saw where it grew and how I grew. I wouldn't have been this far without it. So
right.
I just thank God for it.
Absolutely.
So get that posture, y'all.
It's posture. And I watched your posture, and it is a blessing. This business opportunity, and it gives you relationships where we met you and Slim. And I just saw you guys just your back getting straighter, your posture getting stronger. And in doing that, results started to take place. And that's just how it works. Everybody starts at some point. No one starts as a rock star. I need y'all to understand this. Everybody in this company started as a little small pea at some point. Some may show up here as a rock star or already halfway grown or fully grown, but everybody at some point was a little bean. That's funny, Brian Bean, a little bean. But that's not what I was getting at. They got planted into the ground and they started to grow and become the star that we see them as or what have you. So you at some point have to make a decision that, okay, it's my time to start to grow. But what a lot of people try to do is if you look at stair steps, they try to go from the bottom of the steps and jump all the way to the top step. It's one step at a time. Go executive. You know, this week, go executive. Next week, help those 3 to go executive, 2-star executive, 3-star executive. It's one step at a time. And you're going to love it and become addicted to those daily guarantees where congratulations, you made $50. Congratulations, you made $150. And then it just becomes addictive and everybody's getting those messages and it becomes the culture. It becomes the culture. And I can't wait till we're sitting around in hotel rooms or on vacations on the beaches of the earth and everybody's sitting around at 5:01 and everybody's phone is going off saying congratulations. And everybody got alerts that they just got paid and we looking at each other just smiling. That's the business. That's one thing we all have in common. And those of you who aren't in that club yet, you got to get into the club. One thing we all have in common in this business is at 5:01 every single day, MWR without fail, Monday through Sunday, even during holidays, says congratulations, you just made a guaranteed income. That's huge. Everybody has the ability to win here. Just getting that done this week, this month, is a major step in your progress in your business. Make a commitment. I don't want to shrink your commitment, but this week, I'm going to get 3 new partners on board and 1 membership. I'm going to activate my daily guarantee. That's a doable task, whatever it takes. Awesome, awesome. Let the assembly line of executives begin. Absolutely, Mr. Hunter. Big Mo, let's go. It's all about breaking EDs. Let's get it. So with that being said, we're at the top of the hour. I don't know. Do we have any? Is the 9 o'clock still going on or no?
No, sir.
Okay, absolutely. Hey, so here's what we have. We have the rest of our evening to open up our notebooks and create a new list of individuals that we're going to expose. Who are you going to call tonight? Who are you going to text tonight? Who are you going to send to your website tonight? Who are you going to set up an appointment with tomorrow? Never end the day without mapping out your tomorrow. So when we wake up tomorrow, we know exactly who we're going to be in a car driving to work, talking to. Guys, let's get serious about this thing, man. I want to be able to celebrate you next week as a new executive. All of you who aren't executives, you must come back next week. Matter of fact, I'm taking a snapshot of this. What you got going on, Art? Talk to me. I thought you was opening up your line, clearing your throat to say something profound, Art. Who on here? Matter of fact, let's do this real quick. If I catch your picture, you got to come back at the next level next week. Next Tuesday, we want to celebrate new executives. We want to celebrate new executives next Tuesday, guys. And I look forward to definitely giving you your props next Tuesday as a new ED. Get with your sponsor, get with me, get with whoever you need to get to that next level where you're setting up your appointments, your PBRs, your everything, and go from there. What's going on, Mr. Wilner? Would love to hear from you.
Good evening there, Coach Ben. You know what? I just dropped in here and I just was getting fired up just listening to some of the things that you were saying. And J.L. Watson, that sat with me. I love that saying, part-time business, full-time lifestyle. Most of us have it wrong. Most people have a full-time job and a part-time lifestyle. And here's an opportunity to make a full-on difference and get that little 501 reminder. Tell me a day doesn't go by when you get that text. I know I look at that, I see that text, and just like right now, you got that smile on your face because you know, cha-ching every single day. You see, you and I both know the value of residual income, whether it be the real estate properties that I focused on. And that's why this business was one of the few businesses, and I see a lot of businesses come across my desk. This was one of the few businesses where I said, this is an everyday conversation that pays me every single day. And the better part about that is that all the people, look at the top leaders right now. Are they smart, positive, growth-oriented people, or are they show-offs? And I'm going to tell you, every single one of our leaders are leading from the front. They're making themselves better financially. They're guaranteeing their next generation, and they're doing it by helping people, doing good while doing well. So I just wanted to drop that in there because it was a great night. Thank you.
I love it, man. Man, that's some good jewels to close out with. As I look at your post, EDD, every darn day equals getting paid. I love it. Someone said something? Hey, Mr.
Eric.
Mr. Ramirez, yes.
Eric hit the nail on the head. Coach Ben, thank you so much for tonight's training. As always, you brought me back to the first days when we got started here and brought a huge family with us. But one thing resonated with me yesterday on this training from Brian Bean is posture and representation. If we don't work in our belief level where we can have a better representation of what we do here with MWR, we can have the best PowerPoints, the best compensation plan, everything incredible that the company offers. But if we don't work in our posture and the representation of how we want to be perceived from the masses, opportunities are going to pass us by. That's why you got to work on self-improvement. And tonight, you just hit the nail in the head with what you gave us, your confidence, your posture. I mean, who got excited about being trained by Coach Ben? I'm going to put here a little, celebration party hat, right? I was excited, man. You really, you got me fired up, wanting to sign up all over again with MWR. Thanks so much,
brother.
Posture and representation. You did it well tonight. Thank you.
Awesome. And that's exactly so true. We are in the right place at the right time, guys. We just got to get out there and get and let everybody know exposure and representation. And having the right posture is nothing to be ashamed of here with MWR. We have the solution to whether you have $2 or $2 million in your pocket or anywhere in between. One thing we have in common, I love that line. One thing we have in common is we all have expenses. And with this opportunity right here, we show you how to turn your expenses into cash flow. Who in the heck don't want that? Come on. Who don't want that?
I do.
So those who say they don't, run from them. So, man, guys, listen, I appreciate all of you. Don't let this day end without putting tomorrow in play. Let's go out here and enjoy the rest of your evening. Love your family. And then let's make it a powerful day tomorrow. I'll see you on our lunch tomorrow at 12 noon and tomorrow evening at 8:30 with Mr. Wilner and Mr. Felt. Well, actually, we have Mr. Special guest tomorrow presenting. Connie Rose is presenting with Eric Wilner tomorrow night. This is her debut overview presentation that she'll be doing. She's a master trainer, does an amazing job training, and I've seen her do amazing jobs in presenting as well. But you guys have never seen her present. You're going to see her present tomorrow. So she'll be presenting tomorrow evening along with the duel of Eric Wilner. So I'm looking forward to bringing out some guests. I encourage you to bring your guests out as well. So with that being said, God bless everyone. Take charge. I appreciate everyone's participation.
Thank you.
Thank you, Evangelist. Evangelina?
Loving it, Coach Ben. You got it tonight, man.
Thank you, Miss Scully. Let's get it.
All right, Coach Ben. Wonderful, wonderful.
Thank you. God bless, guys. God bless.
Great job, Coach Benjamin, as usual.
Thank you, Connie Rose. Thank you so very much.
Thank
you. Guys have a
you.
good evening.